Hey guys, and welcome to the show. This is What's Up on Galaxy Television, where we will reach for the stars. And of course, it's a program that was designed basically for the Gen Zs aged between 16 to at least 26 or 27. What or why do we have WhatsApp on your screens? Fun, entertainment, vibes, lives, whatever it is you can count on. We got you guys. Also, want to know and reiterate that every day above 6 feet is a good day. So when you wake up in the morning, all you have to do is get down on your knees and say a good morning to your creator in heaven. Today, Wednesday, November the 6th, 2024, it's a day that I think America has decided now. Just speaking in the studios with someone who I hold in high esteem. He says it's a dark day for America, but we have been in dark days for a very long time. Also, I want to tell you people that our power grid collapsed yesterday. So all of you in darkness, go yo, God bless you. While everything you are doing, you lay your hand on, including dragging your jet to prosper. Enjoy yourself. Anyway, today happens to be our 293rd edition of the show. So what's up? If you're just tuning in for the first time, we do movie reviews, we do celebrity gists, we do fashion and style, we do trending issues, and of course the icing on the cake is when we do have a guest A-list celebrity come into the studio to tell you usually about their lives, the journey and challenges, everything they faced. We've had videographers, we've had producers, we've had content creators, we've had artists, we've had actors, actresses, we've had two Guinness World Record holders, we've had celebrity chefs, celebrity hype men, we've had a Grammy Award winner, or two Grammy Award winners here, and several Grammy Award nominees. Now, people watch the show from Sierra Leone, from Ghana, from Spain, Italy, South Africa. We've had guests from all over the world. So Australia, yes. So we're telling you guys that we're who we say we are. And this morning, and as always, you know who I am. My name is Kenneth Tosin. For some of you, you call me Alli. They call me the Radio Cubana. They call me the Vibes Machine. They call me the Sugar Daddy of Lagos. They call me the Big Size Teddy Bear. And there's one new name they called me yesterday, but I won't be saying that on air to avoid touching stories of the heart. Something very spectacular is happening this morning on the show. Before I do introductions, I want to tell you guys that my former co-anchor, Umevi Idola, whom you guys always did see on the screen, who shared the screen with me, has ported. So she moved on to something different. She started an exciting journey in a new space. And she would have said her goodbyes yesterday, but it was an emotional day. But we wish her well. I'm sending all the love, light, and whatever it is she got on. Now, we do have someone new, someone here, someone who's ready to take up her place and make sure you guys feel all the vibes. A woman who knows her onions straight from the city of Yanopaja, beside that's Legbegbe Bridge. Yes, she's wearing a jacket. Sorry, a coat with a brooch. Yeah, I don't know what she is. She says she wants to overcome everything that relates to stumbling block. But I do feel like she will be complimenting me on this. But exciting co-anchor on the show, Sonia.
Hello, Lagos or Alli. It's like you're my neighbor. This one you said the.
I will never be your neighbor.
It's a lie. For you to know my house address. Or Alli, avoid me.
Never.
Avoid me. Let's start on a good foot. Let's not start this episode with Basbos. What's up, Lagos? This is What's Up right here on Galaxy Television. As Alli has told you, your go-to show for everything fun, fresh, entertainment. And here we have the positive vibes. And I'm sure you're feeling the energy because the energy right here in the studio is on 100. I'm super excited to be here.
Why wouldn't you be?
Wow. Alli, is this how we're gonna be doing?
It's like this. I want to bring Wala to you.
Please. Bad energy, stay far away. We're here to bring you the gist, the juicy gist. We're just giving it to you hot, fresh, sizzling hot. And see, but if you're watching this show right now, you're doing the right thing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You're doing the right thing. So we are streaming across all social media platforms, and you can follow us and get to watch the show. And also, if you have Star Times, you can check us out on channel 110. Alli, what do we have for today? Because it's as if we came with trouble, and I know we came with good things, not just trouble.
You're asking me what we came for.
Yes.
You people, she did not tell you her name. Oh.
I did not tell them my name.
Yes.
What did I say? My name is Orali. Because when I said my name is Tonya, they did not hear it. Orali avoid me.
Tonya the Great. Anyway,
avoid me.
I don't know what happens with Galaxy Television. They always look for ways to show me Pepe. They always give me wicked people to be doing shows.
What do you mean?
And I don't mind normally.
Are you even a good person?
But I will show Tonya what I'm made up of. By the time we are done with this show today, she will know the difference between 6 and half a dozen. You understand how it is. Anyway, we have someone exciting in the studio, an ace broadcaster, a celebrity for years. I don't want to give too much, but we'll go on this quick break. When we come back, you're meeting our guest, A-list celebrity. Do not go far. Stay here. Galaxy Television, this is WhatsApp. All right, the most entertaining show on national television, and so far so good. And we started on a good note. Let me see how next week Tuesday will be. I will enter a relationship. Right now, I want to be single. I don't like stress in my life. Yes, you can call me Shake One Obina. Always. Anywhere you go. And then, anytime you see me on the road,
what should we do?
Tell me your family problem.
Why?
I will take you to God to solve it for
imagine.
You. I can't solve anybody's problem in this life.
So why should we even tell you? Are you a therapist?
You tell me, I will listen. Then we'll go and tell God. Only God can solve people's issue in this country. That's how I was coming to the office this morning. One madman on the road. At the catcher on that bridge was passing. Now open his hand that I should shake him.
So what do you
and I looked at him like, shake you?
You have told him I'm the big size teddy bear.
As what now? How will he be on the road if you see news carry me that I'm beating madman?
You are spreading love.
I will spread no kind of love to mad people. Never. In case you want to help me spread, I can give his address.
I don't want to help you. I want to help you in this show. I don't want to help you spread.
Anyway, Lagos, help me welcome to the studios the man, the myth, the legend who's been doing it for over a decade. And this man understands the tasking in the multitasking. A seasoned broadcaster, an evidential serial entrepreneur, someone who has been doing it. He travels a lot. This man has money. Anywhere you see him, please bill him. I call him Gandalf the Grey. Very wise man. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. But other things he does, I will tell you people on the show today. I planned for him. He has not seen anything. He's joining Tonya to fight me.
It's very obvious.
Very
obvious that you are bitter.
You will be bitter. You are ugu. You are vegetable. You are aloe vera. You are aloe vera. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the studios this morning, Tosin Alli Balogun. Welcome.
It's a great pleasure. Thank you so much. You guys are lovely to be with. Anyways, I mean, we're not going to talk about him being bullied.
You know his character.
No. I'm very used to that. He has a very bad character. I'm very used to you, anyways. But don't worry, this is not the day for that. All right. So thank you so much. Come on, I'm with you. I'm with you. Don't worry. Yeah. So thank you so much for having me.
How was it getting to the studios this morning?
Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, less traffic and it was good.
All right.
Locating here, I mean, is pretty good. Yeah, no issues at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I and Tonya will be squeezing you.
No, do whatever you can.
Who will do anything? She will squeeze you.
You can try your way, but I know I'll give it to her. You know, whichever one she wants.
To her.
Whichever
they will give it to you. Say you are ready.
It depends on what you are saying.
Say you are ready to receive.
No, you are ready to receive. What he wants to give to me is the answers to the questions I would ask him.
God bless you, Tony. Yeah.
No.
Let's be knowing what we are saying. Let's be knowing
what I know you can give.
Everyone.
Say you receive it, Sha.
Wait, Orly, how do you know what he can give?
What are you going to stop all this, by the way?
It's T3101. Do you know why they call it T3101? On this show, you will know. Oluwawa. Now, in Lagos, Nigeria, world, let me tell you quickly. Let's tell you quickly who we have in the studios this morning. Tosin Alli Balogun, a.k.a. The Voice, is a seasoned award-winning broadcaster with over a decade experience in the media business. A savvy personality with a passion for presentation, news reading, and an ingenious producer, content provider, script writer, voiceover actor on Echo 89.7 FM and Radio Lagos 107.5 FM. a super entrepreneur, business developer, and motivational speaker. T Teddy 101, as he's fondly called, is a dynamic enthusiast, a motivated go-getter with a good understanding of the voice in achieving a desired result. His great interpersonal skills ensures a good relationship with people of all age group and class. The quintessential presenter anchors flagship belts like Just Cruising, Democracy Today, and the Sunday Drive Show on political issues, business updates, empowerment, and of course, entertainment. Tosin, the voice, is the recipient of this year's On-Air Personality of the Year, Eco Heritage Awards 2024. And as a true Nigerian, T Teddy speaks lots of Nigerian languages, basically more fluently Yoruba and English. Yes, T Teddy enjoys reading, dancing, a very good dancer if you ask me, traveling different nations of the world. So yes, help me welcome again. This man has done so much.
Wow.
I can't say everything. If I say everything, we will not leave this studio today.
We'll leave here like next tomorrow.
Yes, this man is smooth. Hello, very smooth. So welcome again to the show. I am Tonya here. Will be asking you a couple of questions, like we said before, just to get to know you. Now we'll start with the basic, the fundamentals. How did you come about this journey of being an on-air personality? How did you become a celebrity? Basically, yes.
Well, let me just start like this. I won't call myself a celebrity anyways. I'm just a rookie in the game.
That's so.
And just leave it that way.
He's just trying to be modest.
Yes,
so the journey, it's really going to amaze you because this is not really what I studied in school.
Wow.
Yes, I've always, God bless my father, may he still rest in peace anyways, he always wanted you to do something professional. And I go behind, see in front of the mirror, and I pick up on the newspaper, and I'll just keep reading like I'm taking the news. I'm gonna take that from the likes of great journalists when it comes to news reading. Opia, I believe you know who that is, and all that. Then Ruth Benemazie Opia, yeah. And the likes of the other male newscasters too. So I enjoy the way they take the news. And how did I find myself in that position? My father, there's only one thing my father listens to. The only time he watches TV is NTA 9 o'clock news, 9 p.m. news. So he forced every one of us to sit with him to watch the news. So from there I started, I can do this. I enjoy, picking up the newspaper and actually try to imitate them, how they read the news. And that thing got into me. So my father told me, okay, Tosin, what would you like to do in the future? And I told him I would like to be a broadcaster. He said, no, that's not a professional field. And I was confused. I was young, so I didn't know what he was saying. He was like, no, you have to be either a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, and all that. He said, listing all the professional fields. And one thing struck me because I was in science class, but I couldn't make physics. So I had to move over to art class. And I enjoy, reading novels and all that. So I was like, okay, fine, probably I can just go into law. And my father said, yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do. So I ended up sat for JAM, got into Ogun State University. Now they call it Olabisi Onabanjo University, yeah. And left school 1999, straight to law school 2000. And it was a journey that I so much enjoyed. And I went back to my father when I was done, this is what you paid for. You wanted me to be a lawyer, but I don't want to be. This is not my calling. And I gave him the certificate like that. Now I'm finding my own passion. And I left the shores of Nigeria straight to Canada. From Canada, went over to the US. And that's when I went for basic training and presentation. And when I came back, I was like, yes, I really want to contribute my own quota to the broadcasting in this country. I got into Eco. Thank God, my sister, my elder sister, the first one of my family, was an ace broadcaster. If I mention her name, everybody knows anyways, but I'll keep that away. I'll tell Tonya later. Anyway, so she was the one no, Tosin, you can actually do this. I mean, you've got the voice and all that. I was like, this voice? No. Like, yes, you can actually do this. When she was leaving the shores of Nigeria straight to the United States, she was like, I'm going to leave a program for you. You're going to take over from. I was like, really? Do you think I can do it? Yes, I have faith and I have trust in you. You can do it. And I gave it a shot. The first day I went on air, people started rushing into the studio to see who was that? Whose voice was that? And I was just like, I was shocked. I was embarrassed. Like, why is everybody coming to the studio? It was like, no, just carry on, carry on, carry on. And when I finished, then they all came in like, wait a minute, is this your first time on the air? It's like, yes. Wait a minute, have you been doing this before? I said, no, this is my first time. You did very good. I was like, okay. I'm like, can you run another entertainment show with us right here on this station? It's like, well, if you call me, I'll use. This is my passion. And I told them my background. It was like, for real? And you want to do this? Like, yes, this is all I wanted to do. This is something I so much enjoy. So that's how I found myself in that field. And ever since, I've been trying to encourage other people. I do motivation speaking to so many other people. I see that in this part of the world that you see a youth corper who went through the rigors of schooling, and after graduating, you still don't have an idea what you want to do in life.
True.
And I call them that, okay, what do you see yourself in the next 2, 4, or 5 years? And you go, okay, I want you to go into business, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. Like, no, you must have a particular target of where you're going. So most of them had to sit them down and give them different options. First question I ask them is, what is it that you enjoy doing that you never get tired of? And they'd be like, okay, I love talking. If you love talking, do you ever, if somebody wake you up in the middle of the night, like say 2 a.m., like, you know what, I need someone to talk to, would you be able to do that? I say, I love talking. Some will tell me, no, I don't, I love reading. Some will tell you, I love to explore different things. So from there, I will be able to guide them. Okay, this is what you can do. Don't look at the monetary aspect of it. That will derail you. The very first thing is be focused. You know you can do this, something you love to do. Yeah. Somebody asked me, okay, why would you leave a law profession and come to broadcasting? It's my calling. There's so many other people in the industry that are doing differently. Do you get what I'm saying? We have artists, we have musicians, we have actors. They're actually in the red law, but they're doing something, that goes with their passion. So that is my journey. And ever since, I've been loving it.
All right.
Amazing, amazing. And it's so beautiful to hear how you moved from studying law and down to broadcasting and how everything has been for you. But I'm sure I want to know, and I'm sure our viewers would want to know, how you balance professionalism with your personality. Because when you're on air, you have to be professional. Or how do you let your personality shine through when you're speaking on air?
All right, that's a very good question. I've had so many of my friends, he's one of them, they bully me so many times, on air and all that. They actually say some things to me that, the way you talk on air is quite different from the way you relate with us. Okay. I was like, okay, professionalism has to be well tailored when it comes to when you're on air. When it comes to talking to other people, I'll talk to you, relate with you in a manner that you would understand, that you will feel free with me in that sense. And some of them go like, okay, at times when you talk, you try to fornare and I'll be like, okay, I do not do that consciously. At times when I relate with people, I tend to it sounds like I'm in the studio, or it sounds like I'm talking, but I think it has to do with my background though, because at the moment I traveled outside the shores of Nigeria, I was actually going to start mimicking how they speak, and I didn't really find that funny. I mean, it wasn't really interesting to me. I'm like, okay, I'd rather use my own English, my own mother tongue, to speak, but at the same time not getting people confused about my identity, where I'm from. I'm a Yoruba man, and I'm proud. I'm a Nigerian. I can say this anywhere. I was at George Bush International Airport in Texas one time. And the immigration, Homeland Security officer just looked at me like, what are you doing here? I said, I'm on vacation. It's like, what did you say? I said, I'm on vacation. It's like, wait a minute, do you live here? I'm like, no, I don't. How come you speak like us? So like, this is the way I'm a broadcaster. What do you expect? Oh, it's like, you're a broadcaster, you on TV, you're on radio. Like, I'm on radio. I really don't like TV. I mean, someone had to pull me down here to do this TV. But it's okay.
I know the bully.
But it's okay.
Yes, I know the bully. And just like you mentioned earlier, where your sister complimented your voice, I must say your voice is so amazing.
Thank you.
Hey!
Yes!
If that's coming from Tonya, I'll take. No, say, you said it. You said the other time. You said you will ignore. So let's just ignore him. So just me and you.
Yeah, moving on.
Okay. To where? To where now? Move on. Let me see. Where are you moving on to? Eh?
What is it now?
You have taken this bad attitude. You are telling me voice is fine. So that
it is people like you that will not let Kamala Harris win the election. It's people like you. Give a woman a chance. That's what we're saying here.
The one we've been giving chance and go.
No, you've never. Check your record.
She is our first lady that says she will lead us in prayer.
Let's leave the first lady and let's get back to T-Teddy 101.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell us the challenges you've been experiencing? I know being a broadcaster is not easy. And there may have been times where you're like, I'm on the right path. I know sure I should just go back to law. At least I'll be doing in section 1, this, XYZ, and were there times like that? And how did you handle it?
It's a bit challenging because, every day you have to learn. You have to learn the game. Let me put it that way. I won't call myself, I won't say that I have arrived. I'm still learning. Every day I go back to my DJ. When I say DJ, I'm not talking about, I'm talking about my Donald Jones, my dictionary, to correct myself in some words, how to pronounce this particular word properly. Because there's so many times, if I was on the street, like if I was on the street with them, I won't be speaking like this. I'll use the other English. Yes, because that's what they understand. But they see you speaking like this, they'll be like, okay, who are you trying to impress here? And my friends, I have some very naughty friends that they clamp down on me like, it's only when you see ladies around, that's when you change your tongue. They're like, no, that's when the professionalism comes into me. It's like, don't be what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. If they're watching, they'll be laughing at me right now like, okay.
Oh my God.
Yes, ma'am. Calm down. I want to get a clear picture of
okay.
You said when ladies are around, that's when the professionalism.
Yeah, just like Tony is right here with me. That's the point. Yeah, I'm actually making it so obvious right now.
When Alli is with you.
Oh no, that's straight.
Wow.
That's straight. Yeah. We'll look at each other's face and we'll spit at each other's face, and that's how it is.
Who will be looking at your face?
You should not spit here.
We are not this man from Equatorial Guinea now. What's that? His name? Bengali. Are you going
to be saying that?
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Right now we're having so much fun in the studios. We do still have Tosin Alli Balogun, and a seasoned broadcaster here, telling you about his journey and his life. I'm sure you guys have been entertained already. Of course, we have Tonya right beside me doing justice to the questionnaire section of this show. But hey, we'll have to go on a quick break right now so that just take 1 minute off to cool off and enjoy ourselves whilst you guys sit back and relax. Don't go far. An African proverb says, if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go with everyone. And everyone is who intend to go or continue with on this journey. For those of you who would like to watch Galaxy Television, I want to tell you guys that you can also go to your Play Store, at the Google Play Store, your iOS Store for those who use Android phones or iPhones, and download the Galaxy mobile app. Also, we stream live on Facebook, on X, which you know as Twitter, and of course on Instagram. Also on YouTube. Head on to the search space and type at Galaxy TV Entertainment, and voila, you get to watch a lot of exciting programs. We have cartoons, we have music, we have family and values, we have comedy, by the Sabi Boys. Waiting they happen Nigeria. We have the Buzz, we have Winners Corner, so many things you guys can watch and enjoy yourself. Of course, we have WhatsApp too on Galaxy Television. Back to who we do have in the studio. We have Tosin Alli Balogun. We've been asking him a couple of questions. So back to what how we've been talking. What would you say is your main source of motivation and inspiration for the kind of work or job you
do? That's a very tricky question. Every day I look. See, there's one thing about life. Don't look at people coming behind you. Look at people that are way ahead of you. That's enough to motivate you. I see, professionals in the field, and I see how they deliver in each of their programs. I don't base it on local programs all alone. So I go international, so to CNN, go to BBC, and watch each of the presenters how they deliver. So that is motivating enough for me to actually, inspire to get to where they are. Somebody actually said something like, would you rather take a job to make a live report in a war zone? And I was like, you know what? I love life so much. I wouldn't want to do that.
Never.
But you know what? But you know what? Really, it can be very interesting. Really. Look at the big names of those in the broadcasting globally. They have been there. You really have to, go delve into that before you actually, see yourself that you have arrived partially, not fully, partially. Because you need to go to the field, not just sitting in the studios and delivering and all that. You need to be on the field and get to catch one or two things like that. So that's when I see people, doing all those kind of things. It's a big challenge for me. Someday I want to see myself, doing something like that. It's just age is nothing but numbers. But I tell you, I've seen ace broadcasters, that never left the studios. They died in the studio.
True.
Exactly. So I'm not going to die in the studio. But
amen.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Coming from my
So that's how it is.
All right.
You've interviewed a lot of big names. Is there any moment that actually stood out for you, like guests or other people you've interviewed? Was there any moment or something they said that stood out for you and you just held on to yourself and carried throughout the course of your career?
Yes, I have been on so many interviews, yeah. But the one that really struck me was when Olamide came to the studio.
Olamide Badu.
Yeah. The guy was extremely professional, I'll put it that way, and extremely humble. Wow. I mean, I've heard negative things about, him. People say that, he's a bossy, he's this, he's that. But when this guy came to the studio, he was so humble, and he was so nice, and and I said it to him, this is what I heard about you on, what people say about you. It's like, but you can differentiate right now. Mm-hmm. Not that because he did that because it was in the studio. I mean, I read that was part of his person. It was very, very much. And so many other people like that, like Niniola. When Niniola came to the studios, she, Simi too, yeah. Before Simi became the big shot that she is today, I can remember when we used to have a radio party, she came around and she usually performed, give her, room to perform on stage. And then she was nobody, really. I mean, she's one of my big stars right now, I tell you. So there was a particular time she came in, she was like, Titeri, good evening. And hi, good evening. And I just looked away. And I was asking somebody, who was that? It's like, oh, that's Simi now. It's like, oh, okay, that girl will play her song. It was like that, really. But, the bottom line is, I've met some amazing and wonderful artists that if we call them on today, back to my station, I mean, they always love to honor our calls. Because the way we treated them,
yeah,
and the way they carry themselves too. I mean, it goes a long way. So it's one of those things that I see and I like, life is too short. You know what? Play your part and leave the rest for all this to follow. So simple as that.
Yes. Recently you are or are were, you know, a recipient of the on-air personality of the year at the Eco Heritage Awards. How did you feel? How was it coping that award, knowing that you're the best out there? Ain't nobody better than.
Okay, thanks for that. I won't pay for that though.
You will.
So,
you will pay.
After the show.
All right. So yes, it was. Let me tell you that the whole thing, it was very funny though. When I saw the nomination, I didn't expect it. I just saw my name there, and they sent me an email that would nominate you as one of the categories of OAPs of that year, this year rather, 2024. And I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? I was like, okay, you're going to call your family members to actually vote. It's a voting platform. The moment I heard it was a voting platform, I was like, I'm not really so comfortable with that. Because you know what? If you're going to give someone an award, give the person when the person truly deserve the award, not buying the award. I don't really feel so much about that, but it's okay. When all the families heard about it, like, oh no, we have to vote. I mean, you've been in the industry for quite some time. You pay your dues and all that. It's like, okay, so let's do this. So we started going, the voting started and all that. People, everyone, my friends, families, even my wife, she wouldn't let me rest. It was like, no, this award, we're bringing it home. And also at the end of the day, at the nick of the time, they were supposed to end at like 11:59. At 11:58, my wife had to I gave her some money to keep for me. My wife put all the money into the voting. I was like, who asked you to do this? I said, we're bringing that award home, honey. And that was it. So when they're going to announce the winner, I saw it was black and white. It was right there, transparency. It was written there, my figure, went higher than the other OAPs. But I would really prefer you to be given an award on
merit.
Right, not vote buying. I agree. So I won't really say that, yes, I won that award, 2024 Heritage Awards and all that. But I was nominated, but something.
That's absolutely amazing. So I would like to know, if you were to start your career today, and with the tools available and the technology, what would you do differently if you were to start today?
Well, the world is evolving, like we all know, and how we started way back is quite different from how it is right now. Everything is going digital, so it's a bit challenging for someone who's been in the game way back, and you see what is happening right now. And I'm telling you that the rookies, the Gen Zs, the way they're taking this is quite different. No, you're not one of them. They take things differently, right? But they are losing something, which is the professionalism in their job, right? So everybody wants to come and speak slangs on air. That is not, we're not trained as American, we're trained as British. So everything you must say must come out British language. Queen's English. So if I have to change if I have to advise on all that, let's keep the tradition of the Queen's English, because that's where we are trained from, right? Every one of us now have to go through that. Yeah. If we're colonized by the United States or Canada, if we're speaking like them, it's no big deal. I mean, we have other countries that they speak French, colonized by France and some other French territories and all that. They speak their language and the way they're trained to speak it. So borrowed languages is really not my thing. But you know what? Because we are trained as broadcasters in Queen's English, so we just have to adapt to that. So if I have to change anything, I just let's just maintain with the professionalism and continue with that. Don't let's deviate. Don't let's bring in something that is not into broadcasting into it.
All right. Before we let you go, quickly.
Of course, I'm going now. Yeah.
1 minute. Give your fans words of motivation and encouragement.
All right. Basically, what I would say is, you must first and foremost, you must believe in yourself. All right? Nobody knows you better than you do yourself. And don't let anyone deceive you. I always say this to my children. I've got 3 boys and 2 girls. And I say this to my boys, like, you know what? Don't let anybody talk you down. You are you. And you can become who you want to be. But you know what? Set your goals right. If you have to do that every morning you wake up, set it right. This is where I'm going today. This is what I'm trying to achieve. And give yourself a span of time. Like, okay, in the next 3-4 years, I want to get this thing done. Anyone who doesn't have a plan, you always fail. But if you have a plan, you definitely get to the promised land. So whatever you do, just have faith and believe in yourself. And of course, you know, just forge ahead. And you know what, we've now put God. You know, in this part of the world, we always like, you know, pray, work less. No,
doesn't work.
Work more and use prayer to back it up. That's my own belief.
All right, quickly, your social media handles.
Okay, at T3011 on X handle, on Instagram, and what else again? I'm hardly on Facebook. But you know, you see me right there. Tosin, Alli, Balogun, that's it. Right.
All right, thank you so much for coming to the studio.
It's a big pleasure.
We're honored that you had to grace this very important space, especially when I'm on there. You know how it is. When I drag you anywhere,
you never did.
You
no.
Answer.
No.
Drag.
You
like
actually pleaded.
I pleaded fire. I dragged. Yes, every Mondays, Tuesdays, and any other day, I'm around T30, and so far so good. I'll tell you, his range of versatility and acute professionalism has rubbed off on me. You see, when you're around people who know how to do stuff, humble yourself and learn. You're not bigger than anybody or everyone. And that much we can take on this part, this segment rather of this show. We're going to move straight to Celebrity Gist. I still have Tonia in the building feeling herself.
Of course.
We're going to go on this quick break. When we do get back, it will be time for Celebrity Gist. Brace up yourselves. Don't go far. Welcome back to What's Up on WHATZUP Television. For those of you who are just tuning in, you missed a lot. But hey, you can go back on Facebook after the show or on YouTube and watch this same episode again. It's very captivating and entertaining. I want you to enjoy yourself. Straight to Celebrity Gist. Tonia, I almost said the movie. Tonia, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Yes, the first one.
Okay, so on Celebrity Gist today, Charles Okocha sets to tie the knot with his lover after having 2 kids from different mothers. Now, since yesterday when he released the picture, social media has been agog. Because before now, he has said in an interview that he doesn't want to get married because he's seen news up and down where people will be together and after some time they will divorce. So he doesn't. But now he's a finished man because he's in love and he's getting married, even after having 2 kids. And that's so beautiful to see.
Yeah. What I think is he took his time.
Yeah. Actually.
So I always tell people before you tie the knots, you know, when you go to the high court in Ikeja, you see many divorce cases, and then you ask yourself, why una being married? Why? You know, I believe the best marriages are the ones that have so much understanding, because at some point love fades away. It's the relationship you have with your partner, how you guys communicate, how close you guys are, the fact that you can't be away from each other for that long. I'm beginning to sound like a
already give you relationship. Okay, really said that.
God, I beg you.
Tuesday.
I went
or Alli will be in a relationship. So I think he's been doing on the groundwork, and that's beautiful.
Think, Abel, you think?
Yes,
that thinking will
be a
finish
finished man like Charles.
Never.
Kenneth Obinna.
You know, there's a difference between completely finished and finished completely. I will tell you later. The next one says, actress Sarah Martins laments as men flood her DM after her viral bedroom scene with spiritual husband in a movie. You know, this age we are in right now, anything can turn more people on. She was in a movie like it was just a very normal scene where she had to do stuff alone because you know how those of you that have dated people in your spiritual life, you know how it is. I've not dated, I will never date. But people like Amos and
no, Amos has a physical baby.
Physical?
Yes.
He doesn't have spiritual.
Does not have
okay, those of you that have dated people in your dreams, you know how these things work now. No need to detail now. Say it's like this, it's like this. You people do exactly when your mother and father are sleeping in the room.
Or at least like you have experience.
It will never happen.
You have experience. For you
father and mother, pastor, Holy Ghost fire will kill anything. It was that crazy that cat will be making noise. Father bring cutlass and want to go and oga how far. You understand? So you know possible. Well, anyway, you guys should calm down. All right, it was just a movie. I'm sure she's married or she's dating someone, and that's not what usually happens. So please, very wicked men, leave her DMs alone. Maybe it's your mate that doing video up and down. What record with that? Ballon d'Or. Continue. Orally. That's the stage you will evolve to.
I feel so many people, when they see actors embody the characters they wrote, they just feel like, this is how this person is in real life. Because she was just talking about how a man, that she even respects this man so much, he had to come to her DM and say, I'll give you 20 million. I'm leaving Ikoyi. He said Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I said, today is Monday. So supposed to leave Ikoyi. That he's leaving Ikoyi today. So he'll give her 20 million and everything. And it was just so sad.
So they said they'll give her 20 million. She's not collect.
You know the funny
in this time.
You know what she said? After doing the video, she now said, she mentioned some banks, mentioned the names. Like, whether should I send this one or I should send this one? Me, I don't mind. But stop coming to my DM to tell me that kind of thing.
See, Sarah too, our Allah. Somebody will give you. She just wants us to know that 20 million is high money. See, somebody offer you that kind of money.
Or at least they offer you, what would you do?
Offer?
You.
Me? I can't do such a thing. I'm a child of the Lord.
Yes, now.
20 million, that's chicken change. No. I can't do that.
You can't do that. It's obvious.
Anything that will make me zuzu has to be from, if I want to zuzu now, from 1 billion upwards. Not see car that the video just bought.
I saw it.
So if I want to zuzu, let it be a zuzu that is worth zuzuing.
Yes, no waste of zuzu.
God bless you. Move to the next.
Yeah, Eva Alodia says how sexual dissatisfaction can lead to cheating. So she. Alright, he don't.
Is it not this one that boyfriend wanted to shake Whiskey? Whiskey did like this. That's how wedding cancel.
So she was just talking about a lot of things concerning marriages, the rise in cheating and all of that. And one of her followers attacked that post. I was like, Madam, it's self-control. If you don't have self-control, forget about it. It's not this. And she was like, no, men and women cheat for different reasons. I was like, okay, no problem. But that leads us to the next story because Peter Obi said something very interesting.
Oh yes, he did. He said that even if his wife cheats on him, he will never, ever divorce her. Obi, namesake, if my wife cheats on me, I will divorce, cancel, block, disembark, disfigure. Sorry, which other word?
Discontinue.
Everything that has to do with, I don't, But seriously, he emphasized this in a stance on the Honest Bunch podcast hosted by comedian and actor Chinedu Ani Emmanuel, also known as Nedu Wazobia. The former Anambra State governor pledged his support to his wife despite any potential mishaps, including infidelity. That's a new level of love and friendship.
Absolutely.
He now understands that people can make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, you get some mistakes. You mistakenly fall on top of another man's bed. It's a mistake.
It's a mistake now.
It's the level that caused it.
It's the handwork of the devil.
Good.
And I like the part where he said that it's not the both of them that actually did the act. So it will be Peter Obi is a good man. He literally said that Peter Obi is a good man and his wife is a inya. So they will not use the wife to, that nobody can quantify him with the wife of his life, their lifestyle, or his children. So it just goes to show how deeply he loves his wife and everything. Like, I can never marry anybody else, but let's see, or at least get into a new relationship on Tuesday. Let's see what becomes of it.
Yes, thank you for keeping up with me. My relationship in law. God bless you. You are your what? You are yourself. Yeah, what concern me?
You say in-law now.
In-law of what?
The person you want to date might even be from my village.
I rather instead of me to date, I rather dance naked on 25 community road. Rather. Anything coming from you, I will never do.
Dance. Should I tell you the song I'll play?
Don't play anything for me.
After the show, I'll tell you the song.
Anyway, that much you can take on the show this morning. It's been an entertaining one. I want to say big thank you again to Ace Broadcaster, aka The Voice, Tosin Alli Balogun, for gracing us with his presence today. We hope when we call on you next time, you will be answering us as well. Thank you. God bless you. I am Tonia. On behalf of WhatsApp and WHATZUP Television, we're honored to have you here. All right, it is time to say our goodbyes. Tonia?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I'm sure you've had an incredible session just watching us this morning and drawing from the wealth of wisdom of T-Teddy right here in the studio. And I'm sure you've drawn a major inspiration, because I have done that too. I'm a broadcaster, you mean, so I've learned a thing or two from him. So keep watching Galaxy Television. What's up on Galaxy Television? Because this is where the fun is at. And stay safe, be happy. I am Tonia. And until next time, stay happy.
All right, drink water, mind the business that concerns you. Do not ever turn up someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest. Every day above 6 feet is a good day. Follow me on Instagram. People like Tonia are not on social media. But follow me on Instagram at official_Alli. That's AURALWE. And then like, share, comment on anything I got on there. Family is everything. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. with another exciting guest. Do not look for trouble. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive and drink. Eat healthy, enjoy your life, and have fun. We'll see you tomorrow. Much love and God bless.